Hi, everyone. It is Shantae, your favorite financial coach. Thank you for joining me today. I absolutely appreciate you being here. And I hope this video gives you some amazing value. This is video 4 out of 6 in my series, 5 things that affect women financially, either differently than it affects men or more than it affects men. And today is a topic that is very near and dear to my heart and is the reason why and the passion behind why I do what I do. I absolutely am 100% women's empowerment. Now, one of the topic today is financial confidence, and it's a thing that a lot of women lack in their finances, and it's hurting them, it's hurting their family, it's holding them back, and it is not necessary to continue down this path. I'm going to make some statements. If these statements do not apply to you, I'm so excited for you, because that means you can now stop watching this video and go talk to your friends. Because I can guarantee you there's people in your group or women in your group that do not feel as financially confident as you do. And you can be the one that helps show them that it's not necessary and that they can feel confident in making financial decisions, in increasing their income, in savings, in making decisions, financial decisions for their family and for their loved ones. And you could be the one that helps them to see that. So, in general, as women, we are not raised to be the breadwinners. We are not raised to manage the finances. Nobody talks to us about finances in general as we're growing up. We're talked to about being wives, about being mothers, about being caretakers, about supporting those around us with our love, not with our finances. And that does not need to be the case. There are women that are so financially empowered that they don't need a man to make decisions for them. Now, if you are married, this affects you differently. As a married couple, you are one. So the husband should not be making all the financial decisions. You should not be making the financial decisions, and neither of you should be telling each other how the finances should be going. It should be a joint effort. But when women don't feel financially confident, they tend to leave it to the man to handle, and that's not healthy. And it's also not safe. I mean, I would never wish divorce on anybody ever, because it is a horrible emotional thing that too many people go through. But if you lack financial confidence and you go through a divorce, it's even a bigger issue. So we'll talk about that another day, but just know that I want you to be financially confident. And I took some notes because, again, this is something so near and dear to my heart that I don't want to get off track. So, the main way to help yourself in gaining financial confidence, if you don't have it, is to read. Educate yourself. There is a plethora of financial knowledge out there. And I don't want you to read anything that was written by a man. No offense, men, but women think about finances differently. Women need things differently in finances. So, a man telling you how to save is not going to work. A woman telling you that saving is your family's lifeline and it is part of the way that you care for your family and care for yourself and care for your spouse, that's going to hit you a lot more than a man saying, just put $20 aside, automate it. That doesn't get to us women. We need more. So educate yourself. Look on the internet, search different financial topics, search budgeting, search saving, search investing, different types of investment, search retirement, estate planning, all of these things. I want you to educate yourself. And again, make sure it is written by a woman, because we understand each other much better than men understand us. And it's just going to sink in deeper. If you need a list of books that I highly suggest every woman should read on finances, send me a message and I will help you out with that. I will give you a list of things to listen to, of things to research, and I will be your guide in financial literacy. And I'm super excited about that because I so want women to feel the empowerment that I feel when it comes to my finances and my family's finances and my family's future. The next thing is talk to your spouse and other women. So if you are married, please talk to your spouse. Again, marriage should not be a one-sided thing when it comes to finances. You both need to be a part of this. So after you've done some research, talk to your spouse about some of those things that you've learned. You never know. They may already know about these things, or maybe they don't know about the things that you just learned. And it'll help your confidence in making decisions. You could start by making small little decisions. But before we get to that part, continue talking about what you have learned. Talk to other women. If you have a woman in your group that is very financially savvy or confident, reach out to them. Ask them what they do, what they suggest you reading, or what they suggest you trying. It's not going to be like speaking to a professional who's worked with hundreds of family with it, but it's going to help you out, get you started with someone that you trust. Um, every single one of us has at least one woman in our group of women that we feel like has their stuff together when it comes to finances. Reach out to that person. Um, Now, in going with that, I want you to get comfortable with talking about finances with other women. Be real, be raw, explain exactly how you are feeling because another woman's going to understand you. Be careful who you're saying these to because not everybody is trustful, but each one of us has somebody that we can talk to that we fully trust. And I want you to talk to that woman about what you're going through. Men, when they're getting older and when they're in the work field, they talk to each other about finances all the time. They talk about money, they talk about investing, they talk about business opportunities and entrepreneurship, and women don't do that. We tend to kind of keep our information to ourselves because it's such a weird topic or a uncomfortable topic. But I want you guys to get comfortable and talk about these things because as you talk, you learn new things. As you learn new things and you share things, it helps with your confidence. And that is what all of this talk is about. So, the final thing that I want you guys to do is start making small financial decisions. If you are married, again, this is a conversation that needs to be discussed with your spouse. If you are not married, then with your research, make a decision on something that you've learned and that you feel confident about. It can be as little as starting a savings plan for emergencies, or it could be as big as saying, I want to buy a house, whether I'm married or not, and I'm going to start a savings plan for a down payment. Or let's say you are self employed, and even though you're good with your business finances, you're not completely confident in investing. Why don't you start small? Like start a couple $100 here and there, or $50 here and there, and invest in some index funds or some mutual funds. Any of the brokerages, Fidelity, Charles Schwab, they can help you out in getting started on this one. And they can also give you some guidance. I'm not a financial advisor, so I cannot give you legal financial investment advice. However, I can give you some general knowledge. So I want you to start making those decisions. Start small, start talking to your partner about them. If it's something small and they don't want to be a part of it, do something small on your own. You have your own income or you have your own spending money, and you can do something like start saving for a small trip for the family or something. Once your partner starts seeing how well you're doing and your confidence, you will not only have more confidence in discussing it with them and weighing the pros and cons, but they might also see, hey, she actually is doing really good and I need to join in on that. So I hope this is some good information for you guys. Please share it. Please like it. Please comment. Please ask questions in my financial group. If you're not already a part of the Women's Financial Secrets group, I will put the link in this video. If you're not already a part of it, please join it. It is a women's only group, and we are there to empower and support each other. You can also post anonymously. So if you don't want to discuss your personal stuff in a private group with women. Post anonymously and I will help you out. And I'm sure some of the other women in there would love to see the things that you're going through so they know that they're not alone. Thank you for joining me. Have an absolutely great day, and I will see you tomorrow.